Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the issues that come with being a disabled content creator behind the veil of Callan Hale. I hope you are all doing well today. As I mentioned, these are kind of erratic on their launch times because I don't really have a set schedule for these. They kind of happen when they happen, depending on life and a bunch of other stuff, so I'm doing them when I can. Today, I want to talk about creativity. I probably misspelled that. I'm still exhausted today, haven't been sleeping well. But that's a big thing that comes up. Like, how do we keep being creative? How do we come up with new ideas? I'm about to wrap up Guardians of the Galaxy, Lego Batman. I still got to finish out editing my episodes of The Quarry, and that'll end soon. But one of the big things with creativity is the well can run dry sometimes. Like I don't know when I'm gonna get hit with inspiration to talk about something. So I have a list of stuff I talk about. I'm trying to keep up with that. But that also comes down to us as creators. Not all creators are going to be creative all the time. We have varying views, we have varying issues we're going through, and I don't like bringing that up during my recordings. Nobody wants to hear that my knee's going out on me and I probably should get surgery on it when I'm playing a Lego Batman game. So I try to find stuff that is relevant to the games I'm playing. Creativity is a well that can run dry, especially if you run yourself ragged. And we've been having a heat wave from hell recently. I know my folks in the U.S. With the hurricanes coming, the fires, it's rough. But we can't always be our creative selves. And last week I was really focused on a new client contract I have where my creative juices went to there rather than what I really enjoy, which is making videos for everybody. And I didn't want to make a video, I didn't want to create something that I wasn't happy with. Like, I've played some games, I'm testing out new stuff for the channel, see if I enjoy it, but I have no idea what to talk about during those. And a big reason behind that is my creative juices are running dry and have run dry, and I'm hoping they come back. I'll be not posting videos on Monday for a bit. Monday, I'm having to focus on my other business, kind of keep that going. So we're going to do Tuesday through Fridays. But I'm the point of this video is talk about that creativity. A lot of people don't realize that it takes a lot of energy to be creative. It takes more than just sitting down at the computer and loading up OBS or Streamlabs and your overlays. It really does take a lot of work. Like, my partner is a fiber arts crafter. And I know it takes her a lot of work to do those fiber arts because it takes thinking, and what a lot of people don't realize is that thinking can drain you mentally, and that causes you to get drained physically at the same time. Like, I do 3D art 3D printing, had to repair my printer, got to tune it up again. That takes a lot physically as well as mentally, knowing, okay, this belt has to be at this tension. This piece has to be screwed in at this exact angle. It's the same with content creation. Like, what do we create? Yes, they're the folks who make the games that I play. I love. I will always show off the end screen so everybody can see all the stuff they do. But what they do allows me to do what I do, and that can also be draining as well. Like, I have friends who are artists, and I could never do what they do. I'm not an artist myself. I don't have the skills they have that they learned through years. And I've been, as I've told people in the past, I rebranded myself. I had an old account that had a bunch of followers, but I didn't enjoy it after a while because my creativity wasn't there. Like the love of making stuff went away. So I will say this: if you're enjoying what you're doing, you got to do it for you. You can't do it because you want the likes, you want the follows. One of my good friends makes D&D content, and they do an amazing job on TikTok, but they're enjoying what they're doing. And I think somewhere along the way I forgot that. I love Lego games. I love the narrative games. One of the things I really want to put on the channel is games I love. They're not newer. They're not the quote-unquote most popular games that are out. But they're stuff I enjoy as long as I can test it out and make sure it's not going to mess with me ahead of time, which I was doing this past week, making sure, is this game going to cause me issues when I play it? I didn't do that with Amnesia, which creatively, Amnesia did cause me issues. The shifts it did were not very friendly to my eyes. That's why that game was on pause. I couldn't think of how to make Dead Island fun, so I stopped playing it. I might bring it back because I'm getting back into the zombie groove, but that creative side of me wants that because I have ideas to discuss about it. But before I did, I kind of wore myself out on it because I was not focusing on nurturing that creative side in me. And as a content creator, especially as a disabled content creator, we have to make sure we nurture our creative sides as well. And a lot of us have multiple creative sides. Like, I love making models. I love 3D design. I love 3D printing. I didn't do that for the longest time because I was neglecting my creativity for content. Don't neglect your creativity for content. It not only hurts you, people don't want to watch when you're just, in my experience, people don't want to watch when you're just blah. But also, we got very limited spell slots, as I call them, to do stuff. My insomnia got worse when I neglected my creative side. I now realize why it was getting worse because I took a minute and reflected on it. So please, please, please Do not neglect your creativity. If you're in it for the money, cool. But be in it for you. Show off your art. Show off who you are. Because at the end of the day, who you are is the most important thing, isn't it? Anyways, thank you all for tuning in and listening. I've been your host, Callan Hale. As always, please make sure to hydrate, medicate if you have to, eat some good food, be kind to yourselves, and be kind to each other. I wasn't kind to myself for the longest time, which is why I started doing this. It's reminding me to be kind to myself. And the creativity episode I just did, because I forgot, I also have to be kind to my creativity. I have to do stuff that makes me happy and want to share with y'all. And say, oh, I'm super excited for this. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all on either Monday or Tuesday. Monday, I might release another Mario episode. Because I really want to get through Mario 64. I got a nice controller that actually fits my meat paws for it. But thank you all for listening. And please, remember, you have to nurture your creativity and yourself to make good content. This is Callan Hale signing off.